Here we go. So today, what we're doing is fast and easy apple turnovers, if I said that correct. So we're gonna start with the apples, and we're gonna go ahead and core them and peel them at the same time with this nifty gadget that we found, and we just like and love, and we use it a lot. So once they're all peeled and sliced, all you gotta do is cut them in half and just toss them in the pan. That device that I used, you can find at your local Harbor Freight, believe it or not. Makes it a lot easier. If you can't tell, these are all sliced up already, and it does it all at the same time. As it's peeling it, it's slicing it down. Makes it a lot easier for you to prep.
I'll give you the measurements in the description, like always.
Yeah, because I don't know how to follow measurements right.
So after you're done with that, you're just going to slice the lemon. Just squirt some on the top. It'll keep it from going brown. That's good.
And yes, I do have a lemon tree up back. That's where we got our lemons from.
So to that, we're going to add some brown sugar. Yep, tablespoon. Probably 2 tablespoons.
Yes, I'm generous with brown sugar.
Tablespoon of vanilla.
One?
Then you're going to add about a tablespoon of honey, because we're not going to add any regular white sugar to it. We're just going to stay as natural as we can. I know brown sugar isn't very natural, but...
And this we get at our local honey place, Tony's Fruit Stand. Love that place because it's named after me. That's my story.
Okay. So about a teaspoon of cinnamon and a teaspoon of the nutmeg. Alright, so you're just adding the nutmeg and the cinnamon. If you can get it open. And you're going to add just a pinch of salt.
Pinch of salt. My hands are wet, so I'm just going to go like this.
Okay. And then you're going to need a tablespoon of cornstarch. That's going to thicken this all up.
Tablespoon?
And then your favorite, 1 shot of whiskey.
You want me to measure with my hand, honey, by side? Or are we just actually going to use the shot glass?
It's up to you. This actually brings out the flavor of the spices.
Around here we use nothing but the best. Jack Daniels. About a shot. That should be about a shot there.
Alright, so we're going to just put that over medium heat and start cooking it down. And now you just like stir it. And it's starting to soften up. Coat everything.
And you're going to have the smell of cinnamon throughout your whole house. I'll let you know that right now. I don't know about you all, but I love it. It reminds me about Christmas and one of my favorite times of the year.
So for these turnovers, you can get these at your local store. Makes it so much easier. And so what you're going to do is they come like this. Just going to take these little pieces of paper out, and I floured the countertop. Let me move this out of here. I'm just going to roll this out a little bit. Nothing too fancy, just to stretch it.
Yes, we are cheating. Usually we do everything from scratch, but today it's Sunday and I really don't feel like doing anything from scratch. So
I do it from scratch. This stuff's hard to make. And then, pizza cutter. Super easy.
And yes, they don't have to be perfect squares, alright? Nobody's perfect. It doesn't matter if they're a little weird. They're all gonna turn into the same thing. Alright? It all works out. So don't worry if you don't get them all perfect.
Alright, so you've turned it off and that's pretty much what it looks like. It looks like pie filling.
Yeah, pretty much. And they are gonna be soft to the touch. That's what you want. You don't want them hard. As you can tell, they bend. And if you press down enough, it'll actually touch.
Just break apart, yeah. So over here on a lined baking sheet, I've got some parchment. I've got 1 egg that I've added a little bit of water. I'm going to use that as egg wash. And I've got my little stack of pastries. So we're going to take 1 pastry.
And you can stretch it out if you need to.
So you're going to just basically put it on one side because we're going to fold it over. Or put it in the middle. And then you use this around the edges to help seal it. The egg wash helps seal the edges. This isn't a perfect sport, is it?
It's not, but who cares? As long as it tastes good. It doesn't need to be perfect, like I said before.
So just kind of take a fork and just go around the edges, but we can do that once you get them all filled. So now you're just going to lightly brush each one so they'll get golden brown. Got our oven preheated at 350. And we'll watch this because it should take only about 10 minutes.
At least in our oven it does. We have a propane oven. So every oven is different.
So off to the oven they go. Ten minutes. Alright, so when they're all done, you're just going to take them off the parchment. Sit them right here on your baking rack. Let them cool. And we'll put the cinnamon sugar on the top here in a few minutes. So into our little shaker, we're just putting some powdered sugar and a little bit of cinnamon in here. And then you're just going to shake it, stir it. Over top.
And there's never such thing as too much sweetness.
And then they're done. You ready to taste it or are you going to wait?
I'm ready to taste.
Oh, go ahead then. Good?
I would give it 2 thumbs up, but my other thumb is busy right now.